Hello friends, my name is Alea of Cozi Crochet Co, where I show you how to crochet the cozy way. In today's video, I will be sharing with you my pattern, the Cozi Latte Scarf. Fall is quickly approaching, and I don't know about you, but one of my favorite activities to do is to go outside, take in that nice crisp fall air, head on over to my favorite coffee shop and get myself a nice chai latte. This is really good actually. Okay, enough of that. So to honor my favorite season, I have came up with the perfect fall accessory. This simple yet elegant Tunisian crochet scarf. Now you may be asking, what is Tunisian crochet and how come I never heard of it? Luckily for you, I have the answer. So I would describe Tunisian crochet as a hybrid between crochet and knitting. You use a long crochet hook like the one that I have here from Furls. You create loops on a hook similar to how you do knitting, but you incorporate a crochet hook on the end of it to create the fabric. The process involves using a forward pass to pick up loops and a return pass to get them off of your crochet hook, making a beautiful and unique fabric that everybody's going to want to know how you did it. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all the techniques that you need in order to make the Cozi Latte Scarf. However, if you're interested in making this scarf right here, it is currently available on the Furls website for absolutely free. And all you need is your supplies. If you're interested in making the exact one that I did, I used the Caron Cloud Cakes in the perfect phasing. It is the perfect yarn that mimics exactly how a latte looks in your favorite mug. The color that I'm currently wearing is Iris, but I'm definitely making another one in the color taupe. You will also need a Tunisian crochet hook. The one that I'm using in today's video is the Furls Tunisian crochet hook in a 6mm. I like this crochet hook because it's made of ebony wood. Not only is ebony wood very beautiful, but it's very durable, which is perfect for Tunisian crochet. If you're considering venturing into Tunisian crochet, I would highly recommend their ebony Tunisian crochet hooks. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Let's start with our slip knot and chain 20. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So now that we have our chain, we're going to turn it on its back, and you're going to see all these little bumps. So we're going to take our hook, we're going to skip this first stitch because we already have a stitch on our hook, and we're going to take our hook and go through that bump, yarn over, pull up a loop. Go through the bump, yarn over, pull up a loop. Go through the bump, yarn over, pull up a loop. And we're going to do that all the way down to the end of the row. And in the last one, there. So now your hook should look something like this. And if we count, we should have 20 stitches on our hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. So now we're going to be doing a return pass. So you're going to take your yarn, you're going to yarn over. In the first stitch, you're going to pull through 1. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. yarn over, pull through 2, and you're going to keep doing this until you return back to the beginning of your row. All right. And so that is your first row completed. This is also what we like to call your setup row, because this is where every Tunisian crochet stitch starts, is those first few steps. So from this point, I'm going to show you how to do the Tunisian crochet simple stitch. So this stitch stays on your hook, and this is considered the first stitch of your row. You see where we have created these vertical bars. You're going to take your hook and go through the first vertical bar, yarn over, pull it back through, and that is the Tunisian crochet simple stitch. Once again, you go through, yarn over, go back the opposite way, and there you have it. Once again, go through, yarn over, pull through. Go through, yarn over, pull through. Alright, so now we're at the end of our work, and we're going to do what's called the Tunisian crochet last stitch. So if you look at your work, you can see that there's a tiny V. So there's the front and then there's the back right here. You're going to be taking your hook and going through the front and the back. So now you should have 2. Yarn over, pull through both of those. And what that does is it keeps your edge nice and neat. We're then going to do a return pass. So we're going to yarn over, pull through 1, and then yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and keep going till you get back to the beginning of your work. And there you go. You have just did the Tunisian crochet simple stitch. I'm going to do it a few more times on camera so you can get the hang of it. I'm going to do the first stitches really slow. I'm going to continue going my regular pace, and then I'm going to do the last few stitches really slow so you can understand the concept of the last Tunisian crochet stitch of the row. The Tunisian Crochet Simple Stitch is one of 2 stitches that I used for this pattern. I'm going to continue doing a few more rows just so you see what it all will look like together, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back with a few rows of Tunisian Crochet Simple Stitches done. I did about 7 rows, just so you know what the fabric should look like when you've done a few rows. Alright, so now we're going to do the second stitch of this pattern, and that is called the Tunisian Crochet Mesh Stitch. The Tunisian Crochet Mesh Stitch is a 2-step stitch, so pay very close attention. So the loop on your hook is your first stitch for the row. You're going to yarn over, skip this second stitch of the row, and do a Tunisian Crochet Simple Stitch. Yarn over, skip this stitch, and then simple stitch into the next stitch. Yarn over, skip this stitch, and simple stitch into the next. So it's kind of like in regular crochet when you're trying to do a mesh and you like, well, you'll chain one, skip one, and then like double crochet or single crochet. Here you yarn over, skip one, simple stitch into the next stitch. Alright, that's our last simple stitch in the mesh combination, and then we have our last stitch of the row. So just like before, we're going to go through both loops, yarn over, pull through both of them. And so this is what it looks like on our hook. And we should still have 20 stitches. So if we count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. All right, let's go ahead and do our return pass. Yarn over, go through 1, yarn over, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. And keep going into the end of the row. And there you go. That is your first row of mesh stitches. Now, to do your next row of mesh stitches, you're going to do what you just did before, but in a different way. So you're going to yarn over. This is your first stitch of your row. And now, if you look at it, you have your simple stitch poking out in the middle. And then you have the yarn over right here, right beside it. You're going to completely ignore this yarn over on your hook, and simple stitch. Yarn over, simple stitch. Yarn over, and simple stitch. Please remember to yarn over, because if you don't yarn over and just simple stitch, yeah, you'll still get that mesh. However, it'll mess up your count when you go to do your next row. So always remember to yarn over and simple stitch. Yarn over, simple stitch. Yarn over, simple stitch. Yarn over, simple stitch. Now we're at the last stitch of the row. We're going to go through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to do our return pass. You yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and keep doing this to the end of the row. There you go. Alright, so this is what our swatch is looking like so far. So just like I did with the Tunisian Crochet Simple Stitch, I'm going to slow it down. the first few stitches, go my regular speed, and then towards the end I'm going to slow it down again for you. Alright, so this is what our swatch is looking like so far, and as you can see, it looks pretty nice. So far I've only showed you how to do the mesh stitch when your previous row was a simple stitch. So now I'm going to show you how to do a Tunisian crochet simple stitch when your previous row was a mesh stitch. It still follows the same concepts, but you just need to pay a little bit of attention where your stitches are. So to get started, this is the first stitch of your row. You're going to go in with your hook and locate where the two stitches lie. So you have your yarn over off to the side, and then you have your simple stitch right here in the middle. You're going to take your hook, go through, yarn over, pull up. And then the next stitch right beside it, you're going to go through, yarn over, pull up. Once again, I'm going to show you. Go through, yarn over, pull up, and then go through, yarn over, pull up. Once again, real close. You have this one off to the side, and you have your simple stitch. This is the one that we did our yarn over, so this still counts as a stitch, and this is our simple stitch. So we're going to take our hook, go in from the back, pull through, go in, yarn over, pull through. And then your last stitch of the row, and there you go. So now you just did the Tunisian crochet simple stitch on top of the mesh stitch row. Alright, so now let's do our return pass so we can see what that all looks like together. So this is what we're looking like so far. Now in this pattern, we are going to be ending on a Tunisian crochet simple stitch. So I'm going to show you how to do the Tunisian crochet slip stitch bind off. So you're going to take your hook, put it through like you would a regular simple stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then you're going to pull that loop through that one and slip stitch. Same thing, go through like a regular simple stitch, pull through, and then slip stitch. Alright, and now we're at the last stitch of the row. As always, we're going to go through both of them, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then pull that loop through itself. That's what it looks like. And that's pretty much the overview of the stitches that you'll need to know in this pattern. And so now if you look at your swatch, your top looks exactly like the bottom does. And that's why we go through the back of our chain. And there you have it. You now have all of the knowledge you need to make the Cozi Latte Scarf. So what are you waiting for? The free pattern is available over on the Furls website. The link will be down below. If you're interested in picking up any sizes of Tunisian crochet hook, that link also will be down below in the description. And that's going to be it for today's video. So get your crochet hook, some yarn, don't forget your latte, and let's make the coziest scarf just in time for fall. I hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, create something gorgeous. Bye guys.